were you?
She just ended the phone call. She just would not answer any questions. I have come to this service with severe concerns, the fact I'm being neglected and that I'm in crisis and that I need help and support, and nobody's doing anything about it. Right, I'm not getting any calls from support teams. I'm not going through the therapy. I've done everything that they asked for, and they've done nothing but show me contempt and just treated me with just criminality and abuse. I mean, at the moment, I am in such an absolute state. I need help.
What would be useful tonight then?
I don't know right now. I don't know what to do. I'm scared. I don't know. Everything is falling apart and I'm not getting the help and intervention that I need. I am really beyond struggling. All my coping mechanisms don't work. I'm neglecting myself more and more. I'm not eating properly. If anything, in fact, I haven't even eaten anything today and I really don't want to. I'm not taking care of myself. I'm not washing my clothes anymore. I am in a lot of pain. I've not heard from the housing team. Nobody, my housing support officer, it's well over a month now, not even contacted me. Right, I've tried to look for places, nothing. I'm not getting the support and intervention from them that I need. Right, I'm being treated in a criminal manner, and then your colleague has the temerity to try and abuse me and say, well, according to you, everybody's criminal. How grossly unprofessional, hence why I'm uploading the telephone call. Right, I'm not putting up with this kind of abuse. I actually feel worse talking to your colleague. Now, granted, luckily, she isn't indicative of everybody at this service. There are some people here that I've spoken to a number of times, and they've been nothing but professional and courteous, and I've always felt great afterwards. But now I feel even worse.
Can you remind me of your...
I'm in a lot of pain and suffering here. This is getting ridiculous. I'm covered in cuts at the moment. I've been self-harming again lately because I'm really struggling. I'm not getting any help and support. And I'm just in distress. I am literally in distress all the time. There's so much happening, and I'm not getting any intervention either.
I'm just... Start to speak to your care coordinator on that team.
I don't want the care coordinator. When I first spoke to her, the first phone call didn't go great, but I just put it down to the fact that she'd not been well, as she stated, and blah blah blah. Anyway, then the second call, I had to repeat myself continually on a couple of subjects. It's just like she just wasn't listening to me. And the third phone call, it just fell apart. And then, I was neglected, abandoned. Nobody's contacted me or anything. And then all of a sudden, out of the blue, she contacts me and said that she's been ill again. And I'm like, what, again? And then I'm getting phone calls from loads of other people who aren't on my care plan, who I was not aware of, calling me. And I'm like, who are you? And it's just like I'm getting more and more distressed.
Huh? Is that to arrange aspects of your care?
No, nothing. It's not to arrange anything. It's just to cause me more distress because that's all it has done. I even had one of them try to blame me for their own shortfallings. And I'm like, I'm just not getting any help and support. I'm in distress.
Where are you at the moment?
I'm at the but I'm going to have to go for a walk or something because I am so distressed. I'm not...
Does that help, Tommy?
Sorry?
Does that help? Okay, fresh air and going for a walk.
Not at the moment, no, but I have to try and do something.
Yeah.
All I know is at the moment, I am scared, I'm in distress, I do not feel safe, right? I have had enough. I am not getting any help and support. My mental health is getting worse. I feel so suicidal all the time. And I'm not getting any help and support. And then to have insult to injury, I speak to your colleague earlier who's just dismissive and essentially thinks, blames me. And she was just incredibly rude, like, oh, you think everybody's criminal. Absolutely disgusting service. Yes, they are criminal for the simple reason I can actually prove these claims. I can prove that I've been victimised. I can prove that I've been harassed. I can prove that the allegations that have been made against me are false, and I have done repeatedly in the past. Like I did with Devon Partnership Trust when they banned me and withdrew my therapy for false allegations made by some female that shown advances towards me. But that could, again, an avoidable situation, but no, criminal ineptitude. Right, I am in so much distress right now. I don't know where to go. I don't know who to turn to. I'm just, what do I do? The only people that are supposed that I can turn to are the very people that are causing this pain and suffering. I can't go with it anymore. I don't know.
I think, tonight we're not gonna sort all those issues. That's not gonna happen, unfortunately. And obviously that team are currently in charge of your care, so I can't, change any decisions that they would make about what is going on therapy wise. But tonight, so you don't want to leave you in.
No, I know you. But it's just going to go back to the same tomorrow. Just nothing, no help. I can't cope. This is what I mean. This is a sort of neglect. It's like, I turn to a service. Oh, whatever. And that's essentially how I feel right now. So what are people going to do? Nothing? Alive?
Hello, yes, sorry, I'm just having a look at your notes at the same time.
Nobody's doing anything. I can't go. I'm sick of this.
Did you know when housing are supposed to get in contact with you again?
No, they haven't contacted. This is what happened with housing. First, they deny any support, any duty of care, because they received information from a third party, which they refused to verify. I provided 2 telephone numbers for them to verify that the claims made have no basis. In fact, they don't need to have any concern, and therefore they have a duty of care. Right? Did they listen to me? No. Right? It was only because my solicitor got involved that they finally started doing something. Right? And I spoke to somebody. Right, in fact, I spoke to 2 different people, and then I was told that I had been assigned a housing officer, and I have not received any letters, I have not received any emails, I have not received any telephone calls, because I have been abandoned and criminally neglected and abused again by yet another service who previously was involved in an illegal eviction and is being taken to court over it, and a council who I can prove to be negligent, and even their own colleagues. I have evidence of literally dropping their own colleague in it. So,
Michael, have you still got contact with your solicitor then?
Yeah, she's dealing with the tenancy issues, but nothing else, though.
Okay. Do you have a number for housing?
I don't know, not on this phone at the moment, no, but it's just I need mental health support. I am in pieces. I am distressed. I need help. I can't cope. I am in crisis.
Like we said, we're not going to solve all of those things, so I don't think kind of dwelling on them tonight is going to help.
Dwelling on them? This isn't dwelling on them. This is me living with mental health issues.
But I think, like you said, with your housing and what's going on, like you think with your therapy, we're not going to change the outcome of that tonight. So we need to focus on a plan of things that you can do to try and keep yourself safe tonight and hopefully try and So was some of that distress.
But don't you think that's a bit insulting, just saying dwelling on it? I mean, it's not a case of dwelling on it. The fact is, this is like criminal institutionalized abuse. I have been subjected to quite serious crimes, allegations, and so on and so forth. I haven't had any mental health intervention and support, right? And I am suffering. Right, I'm suffering with flashbacks, with PTSD, I am in a real state. I don't know how to keep myself safe anymore. I don't know what to do. This is what I was saying, like, earlier, as an example, like, all the coping mechanisms, like going for a walk and that, they're just not helping me anymore. I don't know what to do. I need help.
I think, tomorrow morning you need to maybe try and make contact with these people, don't you? But that obviously we can't do that tonight.
With who?
Get an update of what's going on.
Make contact with who?
Either housing or the team providing your care currently.
But I've tried and nobody's getting hold of me. You're not listening to me. This is what I mean. Nobody's listening. I'm trying. You're just saying go to the people that are causing the abuse. I've called them again today and they haven't done anything. Not called back. Nobody's doing anything. Why don't everybody listen? I am not getting any bloody help and support. You're telling me to go back to the very people that are neglecting me. This is what I mean. I'm going around in circles. Why doesn't anybody listen and have a duty of care and raise this? This is a serious concern. I've had enough.
I don't know the details of the situation, so it could either have to go to PALS or contact with that team.
But I've done that, and nobody's doing anything.
I can't control what their actions are. So
I'm just going around in bloody circles and nobody's doing anything. I've just got to get out of this world. What a waste of time phoning this service was tonight.